2023. You know, you gotta get the energy up somehow. Happy New Year 2023. We made it. Here it is. Another year has passed and a fresh new year has started. First off, I want to say welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, my name is Anna and I make New York City based adventure videos spiked with love and positivity. Before we begin, I just want to say hello and welcome to all of the new subscribers on this channel. I've noticed that there are a lot of new faces here, and I wanted to officially welcome you and thank you for being here with me and following my adventures in New York City. You know, I can look and see where the subscribers are from, and I'm seeing here that we have people from the United States, Canada, Turkey, India, from various European countries, from Puerto Rico and Mexico, even Australia and Brazil. That's pretty incredible. We have Algeria and Egypt and the Philippines. So welcome everyone. It was always my goal to start this YouTube channel and have an international community. So I think that I have done that for the most part. Of course, there's still a ways to go, but I'm so thrilled that you are here with me. I can't see your actual names on here for each and every subscriber, but I do have this information available to me through the channel analytics. I also like to send out a huge shout out to all of my friends who have helped me collect footage and photos throughout this past year for my YouTube videos. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for your help. I will forever be grateful. Thank you for that. Did I welcome everyone? I started this channel a year ago, and this was my goal, to start a YouTube channel and not look back. I really didn't know where it was going to take me, but I'm really proud of my accomplishments and where I am today. And the subject of this week's video is going to be how YouTube changed me this past year and what I have learned from it. So now jumping into this week's video. The new year is a time to reflect back upon the past year and what goals we have accomplished during this time. And also to look forward into the future and think about how do we want to continue improving? What do we want our goals to be for this next year? It's been a while since I've sat in front of this white wall and done one of these chatty videos with you, so I'm super excited for this. How has YouTube changed me in this past year, and what have I learned from it? So the first thing I have to mention is mindfulness. Now you might be thinking, hold up, you take your phone out everywhere you go and take images and videos of whatever you're seeing. How is that making you more mindful? Well, while it's true that when I'm exploring a lot of these places for you, I do pull out my phone and I take videos for you, and I am sort of experiencing it through the camera. I have to say that when I'm walking down the street on a normal day and I don't have my phone out, I am so much more mindful of what is going on around me. Before, I used to walk through the city and just kind of let it pass me by, and I wouldn't even think about what building am I walking by, like what's the history of this place. But now I really take the time to let everything sink in, and I observe everything with a new lens. I think mindfulness is a great way for you to start experiencing that day and being fully present in that moment. Wow, look at this hair. It's gotten so long this past year. Another thing that has changed. The other thing that has improved throughout this year is my speaking abilities. So, you know, everyone always says if you want to improve the way that you speak, you should record yourself talking and then watch it back. And half the time you'll be mortified by what you see. But it is a good way to improve your speaking abilities and sort of see what bothers you about your speech and what you should do to improve it. And I didn't start off wanting to do this, but it kind of happened along the year as I would record myself doing these videos, and then I would be editing them and spending a lot of hours watching myself back. I've noticed what I do when I talk and what I didn't like about my speech and how I wanted to improve that. And so it just kind of came naturally, I would say, just by virtue of me watching me back. Along with bettering your speech also comes increased confidence, right? So if that's something that you want to work on, if you feel like you get so nervous in front of class presentations, for example, and you want to improve not only your speech but your confidence in front of a large audience, I think taking a video of yourself speaking, watching it back a few times, and then redoing that exercise is going to help you tremendously. Another great thing about YouTube is the fact that it's like a video diary. It's a video journal of what you have done in this past year. YouTube is another version of scrapbooking, but in video form. And it's wonderful to have a video journal that you can look back on, and you can see all of the amazing things that you have done in that past year. Another great thing is that I had a deadline, so I knew that every Thursday evening my video had to come out. And when you have a deadline, you are more likely to keep it. And especially if people depend upon you for it, you don't want to let them down, and so you will keep track of that deadline. And it's really good because otherwise, I don't think that I would have edited these videos on time for myself if it was just something that I was doing for my own memories. I'm pretty proud of where I have come and how much I have accomplished in this past year with these videos. I mean, if I look right now, as of the filming of this video, I have 46 videos that I have posted on YouTube in this past year, and I'm so proud of that accomplishment. Another thing that YouTube forced me to do is to research the places that I visited. Now, normally when I was younger and I visited a place, I would kind of just go there, look around, take a ton of pictures, but I wouldn't actually think about where it was. I wouldn't do outside research about the history of the place or anything of that sort. And so when I was making these videos, I wanted them to be comprehensive. I wanted them to be detailed. I wanted them to not only look beautiful and just simply show you what was around, but I also wanted to have you guys learn about the history of these places and thereby have me learn about the history of the places too. So YouTube helped me do that. You know, a lot of these places I don't think that I would have normally even thought about if it wasn't for you, and I wanted to present them to you in the best way possible. So throughout the course of this year, I've learned a lot about New York City. It's pretty incredible that I learned so much about the city that I live in. And I think this goes for anywhere you are. You know, if you feel like you're stuck in a rut and you're not going anywhere and you kind of want to experience some new things, take a look at what is around you and look at it through a different lens. Journaling this past year for me has been incredibly helpful in allowing me to realize how much I have truly done and how much I have learned. Another thing that has changed about me during this past year is that I no longer mind going to places by myself. Now, if you asked me 2-3 years ago, would you ever go to a place by yourself? I would say definitely not. I love exploring places with people. I think it's always great when you are going there with a friend or a family member and you are experiencing it together. But just this last video of mine, Times Square, I did not mind going there by myself and taking footage for you because I knew I was doing it with a purpose. And so you have allowed me to become more confident just going to places on my own and really not caring about whether I'm there with someone or not, or you know, what is happening there. I think for 2023, I will definitely be continuing the New York City based videos and adding some international trips in there as well. So I'm really excited for what this coming year will bring. Let me know what your goals are for 2023. Also, if you'd like to support my YouTube channel, I will leave the link for Buy Me a Coffee in the description box too. This is not something that you have to do, but if you would like to support the channel, it would mean a lot to me and I would be really appreciative of that. So thank you in advance. Thank you so much for watching this week's video. I really hope you enjoyed it and that it brought some insightful new glances into how you can make 2023 your year. If you aren't a subscriber already, it would be really great to have you here on the channel. Leave a like and a comment down below. Also, join me on Instagram at Miss Anna Adventures. I look forward to hearing from you and seeing you in next week's video. Take care. Bye.